Hey guys, so I'm finally ready to release my new add-on, Trashed. I've spent a bit of time on this and I think it's really good. I think it'll help you with your projects. So I'm just gonna go through a run through of it and show you guys how to install it. Let's go. So, usual, edit, preferences, add-ons, install, and then locate your computer to where you installed it. And then once it's installed, make sure you tick the checkbox here and then save your preferences. And now you should have a side panel when you press N here, Trashed. Now we have add in some trash, hide asset collections. So first of all, when you click add in some trash, it'll ask you if your scene collection is selected. So you want to make sure that's there. This is just to make sure there's no issues when you try and hide the asset collection. So we'll add in some trash, our scene collection is selected. Cool, it's imported everything in. Now we just want to hide the asset collections and it just disabled them in the render and the viewport. And now we have our trash here, which is really cool. Now we can change this in the modifiers tab here. So for example, we've got the master seed. So just put in a number, for example, something like 5. It'll just generate a random seed for all the different objects. So that's an easy way to control everything globally. Then you have the small trash density, which is you control the density of each type of small trash, like the gum, shards of glass, cigarettes, so on. You can see the different types here. So if I raise it up, you can see the small trash is getting denser and denser. Then you also have small trash distance, which is the distance between each piece of trash. I wouldn't recommend doing this much with the smaller trash because everything is so small. You can see everything gets further and further away from each other. But that's a cool setting definitely to play with. You have the same thing for the medium trash density and distance and large trash density and distance. Now, if you want finer control, I've added in a checkbox here which says use individual density for small, medium and large trash. So for example, if I want to control the gum density, the cigarette density and the shards of glass density separately, well, I can just tick this checkbox and now I can control the gum density by itself, the cigarette density by itself, and so on and so forth. And I can do the same thing for medium density and large trash density. And it's just easy as turning it on and off. Same for all the others. So this is a really cool way to get that finer control. And since Trashed is based on geonodes, you can go into edit mode and grab some of the faces, turn on proportional editing, and just move it around. And the geometry nodes will automatically calculate where to put the new bits of trash. So you see I can move it over and just putting in new bits of trash. You can also just grab things and duplicate them over. And now I have this whole other island of trash over here. And if I want to, I can separate that. And so now I can control this trash's density separate from this one. So for example, I can just make it super small trash dense or something like that, you know? So you have so much power with this add-on and it's such a cool way to that extra bit of realism to your scene. I mean, in the starting promo, you saw the scenes that I made with the trash. They look so cool and every little bit of realism helps so much. So yeah, if you want to support me, go check it out on Blender Market, purchase it, it'll really help your Blender scenes, trust me. Anyway, expect more tutorials soon and keep going with Blender. You got this.